Hello, how are you? It is I, Jackson Better, and this may be, I don't know, maybe my second or third Destiny gameplay commentary. And I've got something to admit to you. Even though I primarily play Destiny and I primarily stream Destiny, I was a year one Destiny player. I never took Destiny too serious, you know? I was a Call of Duty player, and when Call of Duty used to get on my nerves, Destiny was a nice change of pace for me, you know? But now that the new Call of Duty basically sucks ass, I've been focusing all my energies onto Destiny. And Destiny, the PvP aspect of it, I'm not too adept at, you know? I've got all the exotics, you know, I've got all the weapons, but I've never used this gun before. And this gun I'm referring to is the Ace of Spades, the Hunter exclusive gun. And I'm gonna tell you something. Now, does it compare to a God Roll, Isoluna, or Paladron? No, probably not. But in a setting like the Iron Banner, it is pretty fun to use, you know? It's got pretty decent range on it. And it hits hard. And for some reason, I tend to acquire my target easier with the Ace of Spades as opposed to those aforementioned hand cannons. And it's so funny because I'm like I said earlier, I'm behind the curve when it comes to PvP. Like, when it comes to PvE, I've done it all, man. I've done all the raids. I've got all the, like I said, I got all the exotics. I got it all. But PvP, I'm a bit behind on. And, you know, I would like to say that, you know, it's my fault, but I'm not going to take the blame for that one. Actually, I'm going to blame my friend Smokebreak4 for that, you know. When I first started playing Destiny, Smokebreak was a Destiny god. I mean, he knew everything about Destiny. He was the guy that was max light before everybody else, and he knew where to go for the loot caves and all that stuff. So when I said to him, hey, look, I got a quest here that I could play, I have to play Crucible. And he was like, Jackson, whatever you do, don't you ever play Crucible. Now, you know, him being a Destiny god, hell, he scared the shit out of me. I was like, okay, fine. I'm not messing with it, man. You got it. You got it, Smokey. I will not play Destiny Crucible. So literally, I avoided it for the whole of year 2. I avoided it. I didn't even mess with it. But like I said, getting bored with Call of Duty, pretty much did everything I needed to do in that game. So let me give this Destiny PvP a try. And man, let me tell you something. I have literally fought my way to mediocrity right now. I would say I am a decent PvP player. Nothing spectacular, just a solid guy, you know? And, but I've had weapons that I didn't even know were so viable. Like I said, this Ace of Spades here. This weapon here, man. Yo, in Iron Banner, there's a pretty fun gun to use. I mean, look at this, man. I'm just dropping people, man. I mean, headshots, of course. I think that's the main thing between Call of Duty and Destiny 2. Headshots are everything in Crucible. I mean, if you can consistently get 2 or 3 crit shots, hey, you're pretty much gonna win majority of your gunfights, you know? And playing this game here, and I don't know if you're taking a look at the score at the bottom right there, but literally, I am doing everything to carry this team to victory. I am doing everything I can to carry this team to victory. And that's a weird spot for me, like I said, because I am not a dominant PvP player. You know, so this is a weird place to be in for me. You know, this is a strange and gray area for your man Better to be in, you know? But I'm trying, man. I'm trying. But you know, it's so funny too. When you play with players that aren't so great, and I don't want to say bad because, like I said, I'm not the greatest player either. They got a tendency to, instead of attacking the next person, to steal your crest. In other words, you know, there could be somebody standing right next to them and they will just run right in front of them to get a crest and get shot. You know, it's just an amazing phenomenon here, you know? And as you can see, I'm using my Night Stalker Hunter. And I tell you something. Like, we're behind. I grab these crests right here. I'm trying to get this, you know, I throw a grenade, I throw a trip grenade, I tether, I grab this 2-piece head, and I think we're gonna win this game, but unfortunately, we fall a little short. Now, when you look at the stats of this game, I want you to look at the stats. Literally, I had an 11 KD. An 11 KD, the only person positive on my team. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And remember, folks, life is not a game, but it is always fun to have games in your life. You take care. An 11 KD, and nobody else was positive. Sweet Jesus, man.